Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm just chilling out here doing my morning reflection. But let me tell y'all this: Dallas, Texas is a really dope city for the plant community. So, my homie Steve, y'all know Steve, he suggested that I attend PlantCon Dallas this year. So, that's what this video is all about, my trip to Dallas, Texas. Listen, I never thought that I'd attend a PlantCon event because I'm not all the way well, y'all. I do not like crowded environments. I got some kind of phobia. Got to be a name for it. But I don't like large crowds. I come from a very hostile environment growing up when it comes to the large crowds, especially indoors. But at this PlantCon event, it was completely different. There was a lot of open floor space, and I actually enjoyed myself. Now, this is the venue here. As you can see, there's a lot of floor space. It was kind of like shopping at a mall. And here goes my friends Janee and Steve. They wore the same colors. I felt like they was trying to show out.
Shay, what did you buy?
I got a fly swatter.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm gonna call her
That fly swatter. Trapaholic.
Trapaholic. And I got the fly liquor.
Yeah, it is
And
the
I'm
fly
gonna call
liquor.
it
Look at that
lick it.
saliva right there.
Licky good.
Wait, say the names again.
Trapaholic and lick it. Lick it real good.
Saw Paige, the plant goddess herself. I was letting her vibe with the homegirls. Like it was just nice. I saw a lot of content creators. This is Verdu Culture. I like their setup. They had a lot of variegated anthuriums. I'm not really into variegated anthuriums, but I thought I'd show y'all for those who are hardcore collectors when it comes to these anthuriums here. But I was just thoroughly impressed by the way he had his whole booth set up. Y'all already know Anthurium are like the Louis Vuittons of the plant world. So I was trying to check out some little Anthurium hybrid seedlings, maybe some I can throw in one of the pockets of my backpack when I fly back. So, that's why I was here checking out all of these hybrids. But hold on, I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I ain't got a lot of in-depth footage of the PlantCon event. I just don't. Go to Janee Simone or Steve from I Live Plants, their YouTube channel to see a more in-depth footage of the PlantCon event. I think my whole goal for the clips that I filmed was to show you all the end game. What do I mean by the end game? Now, we keep buying all of these baby ass plants, and what is the end game to that? Like, what they supposed to look like once they finally get mature? Once they finally get grown out, when they finally turn into a statement piece. So that was my whole goal. Let me show y'all some impressive plants from the PlantCon, just so you can see what the end game looks like. Let's take a look at my Anthurium winlingeri. This is in my plant room right here. I got mine not too long ago, and it's trying to grow out. Looks decent for now. But if you look at this one from the PlantCon event, look at that. That's crazy. That looked like a rainforest waterfall. So goals right there. Now take a look at these two Anthurium hybrids that I have in my sunroom. That one is crossed with, it's a luxuriance crossed with Ace of Spade. This one here is a luxuriance crossed with Magnificum Silver Blush. So I saw two very similar plants at the PlantCon. Check out this Anthurium luxuriance hybrid. This reminds me of the Ace of Spade crossed with luxuriance that I have. Check out them details. Check out how huge it gets. And this one here is a luxuriance crossed with some type of Magnificum or crystallinum. So it's cool to see these little plants that you buy and the potential, that they have, that they can turn out to be. So when it comes to PlantCon, I couldn't really buy nothing because guess what? My ghetto ass flew Spirit. I flew Spirit Airlines and I did not pay for a carry-on. So I went out to Dallas with only one backpack. I had enough clothes for the weekend And that's all I could fit in that backpack. So how was I supposed to buy plants and bring them back to Atlanta in a small little backpack, and my clothes still got to go in that backpack? We got a dilemma here. So I already had made up in my mind before I went to Dallas. I was like, you know what? I want to be a blessing and I want to buy plants for other people. So I was able to meet all these other creators. I met Janee. Shout out to Janee. Very sweet lady, very beautiful girl. I was happy to meet her. And when I watch her content, she attends a lot of the plant cons. And one thing I notice is that she sees a lot of plants that are on her wish list. Half the time she doesn't buy them, she doesn't acquire it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it my goal to come out here. And if Janee is at this plant con, I'm gonna buy one of her wish list plants. You know, I always feel like it's a blessing to be a blessing. So that was just my whole plan and my introduction to Janee Simone. So that's what I did. And my friend Steve, I convinced him to get a plant. I'm like, yo, you are like the trailing plant king. I want to get you some climbing plants. So let's go over to Steve's house and look at that plant that I convinced him to get. All right, so I convinced Steve to get this epipremnum here. As you can see, he is like the pothos king.
Yes. Look at all of these beautiful pothos. Look, I say pothos. No. I say pothos. You say pothos.
I do say pothos. Maybe that is an LA thing.
And pothos is a New York thing. For sure.
So my thing is, he has these varieties of pothos that hang. I just wanted to convince him to get something that vines upwards. Try this out because he's the king of pothos. You can't go wrong with this. So let's get this one set up right. I guess I want to challenge him to try a setup that's a little bit different.
Work your magic, David, because I have no idea what you're about to do, but I'm here to learn because you are the king of climbers.
You think so?
Yes, I'm telling you that. All right, that's what I follow you for.
Me? Not
yes.
Sydney Plant Guy?
No.
Me? That's like.
Look.
Oh my God! All right, so we're gonna do a quick one too and set this epipremnum pinnatum golden flame up district style.
Isn't it beautiful?
It is nice though.
Yes. All right. So what you gonna do, man? Like, how do you work this? How do you what are we doing?
First, we're gonna get it about this sphagnum moss bullshit, and we're gonna see what the roots is looking like, and then we can assess from there. Steve provided me with a bin.
Yep. Let's get that thing open.
And you know me, I ain't gonna take my time. We gotta get this out of here and see what this is looking like.
Okay, so you wet the moss.
I did wet the moss because I didn't want to pull on it and rip the roots when I was doing this.
Roots.
It's kind of, and I'm not gonna bother it too much.
Okay.
We got some points sticking out there, so I don't want to.
Yeah. How many plants do you think is that? One big solid plant, or is
this is one growth point.
Oh, one growth point. Yeah. See, I'm learning growth point. That's a growth point. Not
Well, maybe I'm saying it wrong.
No,
too.
no shit. I don't know. Like I'll be saying things in layman terms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yes, one plant. Let's see.
Ah, nice. Look at that.
And see, we would have been in trouble. It's like a little bit of rot going on right here, so we're going to take care of that. That's why it's always good to. It's not affecting the plant, but where they cut it at.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see.
It was going to start to decay further.
Can't have that, y'all.
Yeah. So I don't want to go too much. I want to get some more of this moss off, but I don't want to.
Now let me ask you this question: if you can't get all the moss off, would that make recipe for rot if you repot it in soil?
Not necessarily. I would have to adjust the soil. That's why I like making my soil for the particular plant. Because if I'm going to have to put a lot of this moss in there, I don't want to be heavily soil based. I will use a lot more perlite or bark so it can catch some air.
Gotcha.
But we're going to do something special, and hopefully it looks like a vibe. I got something in store for this epipremnum here.
That's what's up, man.
All right, this is as far as I'm going to go. I don't want to pull any more sphagnum moss off of it, or else I'll damage the roots and really shock this plant. I want to definitely set this one up for success and get it started right away. So I'll leave it like this, and let's start on a soil mix.
Let's do it. What do I need to do? Like, what are we mixing?
I'm gonna have you pour some Perlite.
All right.
I'll tell you when to
Tell
stop.
me when.
We're good right there.
Okay.
Hold there.
Don't want to oversalt the.
You said oversalt?
Oversalt. Oversalt the sauce right here.
All right, next we're going in with some orchid bark.
Yep. Yo, look at me having orchid bark. I think I know what I'm doing. You know. You want me to get it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm like his sous chef right here.
Miracle Grow Organic.
Organic. Yo, I made
is-
that clear.
I think Miracle Grow is trying to do better, and it does not have that chemical fertilizer in there. This is supposed to be the organic version because they heard the complaints. So I don't know if you still want to support them or not, but that's what we got.
That's what we got, and that's what we going with. And I dare y'all to say something.
Oh, it's cocoa coir based. Okay.
Oh yeah. All right.
I thought that was peat. All right, let's see what's up with just this amount here.
Okay.
We're just gonna blend that real quick.
Like you making pasta dough right here, don't you?
Well, we got to get a chunky mix.
Yeah.
A good chunky mix that can last a couple years, you know?
Yep.
It's not quite as chunky as I would like for this situation, but
you need some more orchid bark?
you know what? No, I'm gonna go with.
Okay. It look good.
You know what? Yeah, that'd be good. I think this would be good.
Yeah,
So,
that look good. Yo, you see what he's doing? I mean, look at this. Can I ask for a better friend? You know?
all right, so that okay. Look. This is gonna be the star of this setup. Hold on.
Oh. Oh.
Wait. They need to hear this. I wish would.
Exactly.
All right, so what piece we gonna use? We gonna use this as a plant stake.
Yeah. Which size do you think I need?
Oh, I think this was it. This middle one that we were
the
thinking
middle
about.
one. Yeah, the middle one.
All right, y'all check out the character on this piece of wood.
It's pretty dope.
Mind
Pretty
you,
dope.
I did spray this with clear lacquer. I'll throw in the clip of that. You do have that clip, right?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
I do have that clip.
And I think this will pair well together. All right, so let's start filling this up and get this done.
All right, I'll hold that.
What side do we? Okay, that side
I
is
think
flawed.
that's the side, right? That's the looker right there.
I want this to sit upright, so I am going to put some soil behind it as well, because I don't want it to lean back. Like that.
This ain't no Fat Joe right here.
All right, let's see. All right, so we finally got it potted up. I kind of made the soil mix a little bit more dense, lower down, and as we filled it up, it was a little bit more airy. So that was my game plan for this. I think it can retain water for as long as Steve needs to, being that he travels a lot. And now we're just gonna tie it to this wood plank here.
Yo, this plank is dope, man. Like, seriously.
Like the character, I think it's gonna look good in your space.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of the moss that this plant came with,
What you gonna do?
kind of wedge it on to the plank, and maybe that'll encourage some
area roots.
yeah, and letting the plant know that there is some support back here. What y'all think?
It's dope.
Let me tell y'all, Steve from I Live Plants is definitely a blessing to the body of Christ. Let's talk about friendships. So I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I am over 40. I don't feel like it, but the truth is I am over 40, and it is harder to make friends when you get to a certain age. In my past, I've had a lot of friends as far as from the entertainment industry. And, to be frankly honest, they ain't really your real friends. As long as you got something popping, then that's when they kind of glue themselves to you. And then when you don't, they know where to be found. But when it comes to friendship, growing up, it was like, my friends that were a lot rougher around the edges, they felt like I was too nerdy. And then, my conservative bougie friends, they thought I was too rough around the edges. So I could never find the perfect fit. But, at the age of 40, when I meet somebody like Steve, it just glues together really well. He's very dope. He's very easy to be around and very easy to make friends with. We've been just sending each other jokes and cracking jokes for over a year now. So on this trip, this was my first time meeting him in person, and it was a dope experience. So we thank you, Steve. So I'll tell y'all a funny story. While in Dallas, I went to a plant shop called Plant Keepers Inc. Really great plant shop, like really dope plant shop. But I had some friction when I first walked in. I walked in and I met the owner, Garen. So Garen said a couple of things that almost offended me. He said, "I saw you filming outside." He was backing up, getting close to my car. He said a couple other things, and I'm just like, what you thought I was gonna do to your car, bro? So like, I didn't know where this interaction was going. I didn't know if I was gonna have to rumble with him or what. It was a crazy roller coaster ride, all in a matter of 2 minutes. And after that 2 minutes, I end up loving this guy. That's the crazy part about it. Garen is a character. He is just himself, and he made me laugh a lot. And we had a really good time. He took me on a tour behind the store where he has his private collection, and he showed me everything that was going on. But it was just so hilarious how I'm starting to change. I'm getting more mature minded, and I'm start like my whole thing is letting people be who they are. If you just let people be who they are, you can probably get over some things that initially offend you or what have you. That's maturing right there. But I got a few clips from Plant Keepers Inc.
Only aeroids?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm strictly into that. Well, I do Hoya and
Yeah, I got the general idea.
yeah,
When you say that, I know what you mean.
exactly.
Like, you come in and you know more than me, then you get the fuck out there. Like, not interested.
Right.
Like, that happens pretty infrequently. Most people get it. So, eventually I'll pull these out and start doing individuals. But these are Sam's Dreams, which is Dreamweaver plus no ID. We don't know.
Okay.
No one knows what the parent was. But most of these have been given to me. The Black Swan included. I just pollinated her, and she's clearly gonna fucking. Which is what it is. Like, but we're like I tell people, I go, we're just different, man. Like, and we're crazy. Like, there's that. Like,
There's that.
holy shit! I'm like, yeah, we're a little nuts. Like,
I love it, bro.
my thing is, I can't sell what I ain't got.
It looks like you got everything.
I basically will try to carry as much stuff as I can. There's a lot of personal shit back here.
Yeah.
Storage.
Oh, I see you got that Brantianum back there too.
Yeah, big brandy. We sprayed it and it burned.
Okay.
When you're treating this stuff, it takes time. But I've got a big golden dragon back there, golden fiddle. Rebloom about 500 orchids a year.
Damn.
We just let stuff go. Just have fun with it.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'll just let stuff grow into the ground, and then we'll cut from there. We'll make some cuts every now and then.
Bro, this has to be a dream, bro. That's exactly what I want.
It's a mixed bag. It is a retail space.
Yeah.
So we got to remember, like, for every cool you, there's probably, like, we'll get 5 of you. There will be one person that needs more work than the others.
Right.
Doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Another thing is, like, you can see my micans in here.
Oh shit.
So I'm just letting it climb up this giant tree that's never going anywhere.
Yeah.
Growing in the ground.
It's a foxtail palm?
Fishtail.
Fishtail, okay.
They're very similar looking, especially if you don't have access to both or know about both.
Yeah.
That's normal.
So I really enjoy Gearing Shop because he has a lot of good examples of, mature plants growing vertically, and he has like two-story trailing plants. And look at this big blooming Hoya that he has here. And it does have a nice serene vibe in this shop. So did I say I didn't buy anything from Dallas? Let me rephrase that. I didn't buy anything from the PlantCon, I believe. But shit, I was gonna leave there with something. So I was out shopping by myself, and I found me a plant, and I stuffed that joint in my backpack. I was able to get it into my backpack, and I'm definitely gonna show y'all. Y'all thought I was gonna leave y'all in this video without some type of hack or trick or tip when it comes to plant keeping? Let me show y'all. So I definitely left Dallas with all this. Yes, that is true. All of these plants I brought back from Dallas, and I'm gonna show you how. So this is a philodendron green Congo nuclear. It was $30, but this is a tissue culture plant. So what happens with tissue culture is they put off a lot of shoots because of that chemical that the TC comes with. So it put off 1, 2, 3, 4. It was 5 plants in this one pot. So I smashed it. They're a little bit smashed looking right now. I smashed it into my backpack. I traveled with it. And then when I got home, I separated it and I potted them up separately. And this is what I got. So y'all know this variegated green Congo used to be, about $200. I think they're selling it now in the $70 to $80 range. I got it for 30 and I got 5 of them. So that is my plant tip hack for this video. Check out these smaller tissue culture plants if you're looking for more than just one plant in a pot. So I'm gonna end up giving these away, probably selling them when they get, sizable. And that's my haul from Dallas. So that's all I got for y'all. I am very curious on how this video is going to piece together because it's just clips all over the place. But overall, I just had a really good time in Dallas. Definitely a great place to visit. The food was amazing. The people were cool. I'll definitely go back. But y'all stay tuned to the next video, and I'll see y'all next time.